Killing shit. Lights, camera, action, it's a movie. Crayola M's, I want that blue cheese.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. You know where I'm coming from. It's Tay Wiz coming live from the Man Cave. We here in California with this one, coming from the state capital. Coming in today, number 20 in my power rankings, Sacramento Kings. Let's go!
Kings got a chance. Push the basketball. Look for opportunities.
Boy, Ty's got that shot down. He is in rhythm.
Hey, that was an old man move right there, Grant.
Look at Lawson. What a quick move. Oh, boy. Ty Lawson. You can break your ankles trying to cover him. 680. How good has Ty Lawson been tonight? Had to get it over to Willie Scala there, and he mops up, and he's fouled, and a chance for a three-point play.
Here, throwing it up, and then Scal. I love it.
Now Simmons. And look at Scal with the block.
And Grant, that Simmons thinks that he's got it. No way. I will take that away every day. And you know what I say, super scalafragilistic. Can't turn the ball over against a veteran club like the Spurs.
Here's Scal. He turns, fires, and hits. Scal, La Air.
The post, off the dribble, one, take him halfway, bring him back, dropped him off down in Dallas, Texas, and delivers right here at the AT&T Center.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. It's Tay Wiz coming live for the Man Cave, of course. For those subscribers that are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you're not subscribed to my Twitter page, hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. Now, you know I keep you in tune with the latest information going around the NBA. Before I kick it off into these power rankings, the New York Knicks came to an agreement with point guard free agent Ramon Sessions from the Charlotte Hornets. And I think that was a great pickup to go along with that young rookie that the Knicks drafted in Frank Nicolini. I know everybody said, hold on, Ramon Sessions? We know it's not Kyrie Irving. We know it's not Derrick Rose. But one thing I noticed about a young guy they have in Frank Nicolini, to pick up a veteran like that, Ramon Sessions, to help him groom him and to be a pro, that is good. Because one thing I noticed about being here, living in Cleveland, now living in Charlotte, watching Ramon Sessions play for both of them franchises up close and personal, he is strong. He's not scared. He's a ball handler. Yes, we know he's not a 25-point guy a night. We know he can get you 10 to 12 points per night. And it can be some of the most efficient 10 to 12 points per night that he can give you. And Ramon Sessions is a great ball handler. He's going to show that young guy what it takes to be a pro out there, first and foremost, and to be a great guy on and off the court. That's a great mentor for a young guard coming into the States. Let's get right into it. And my power rankings coming in number 20 for California from the state capital, the Sacramento Kings. Yes, the reason I chose Sacramento Kings at 20 because their record overall in the NBA was 32-50. In the division, they was 7-9, but in the Western Conference, they was 21-31. That was 12th best. The reason I chose them to go 40-42 this year, they're going to miss the playoffs by 2 games. I got them finishing in 9th place. It just, yes, their makeup and model are going to be different because they brought in some key veteran guys, which I definitely do like. They brought in George Hill. That's a savvy point guard to go along with Ty Lawson in that backcourt to help them guys out, to groom and try to make it into a playoff contender team. Then they followed it up with some muscle, some tough, and some grit. We know it's not the same Zach Randolph as old, but he going to bring some toughness to that team. And I definitely like what they did right there to go along with them young guys. Then they brought in a highlight flyer, but he can't fly like how he used to, but he can still catch you if he can. And don't sleep on him. They brought in Vince Carter. So you brought in 3 important positions. You brought in a savvy point guard. You brought in a Hall of Famer, Vince Carter at the 3, and another potential Hall of Famer, Zach Randolph at the power forward spot to go along with them young guys. That is great. Then you brought in a 3-point shooter, Boban Bogdanovic. So they getting what they wanted out there on the floor from these guys. Now, if you put this together to go along with the assets they got in the draft with the Frank Mason III, who I think is going to be awesome and terrific. You bring in Justin Jackson, another guy who can get it done, come off that national championship. Then another guy I told you I've been talking about highly about, De'Aaron Fox, probably my dark horse for Rookie of the Year. That's another guy who has speed like John Wall, who can change of direction, is not scared, who gonna get after it. Then you brought in a young Harry Giles coming from Duke. So if you're looking at the draft picks that Sacramento did, if they can keep those 4 guys together, who knows? Maybe that team could be the next Golden State Warriors of the West. Because I like what they did in those draft picks. I'll go along and look what they have coming back from last year. A Garrett Temple, a Jakar Sampson, a Malachi Richardson, Georgios Papagiannis. You're looking at those guys. Todd Lawson, who I mentioned earlier. Akusto Kufos. I'm looking at Skylar Brisier, another Kentucky guy who's long and athletic. Maybe he can come in the zone this year and give it his all. You know what I'm saying? They have pieces. This is a young team, but they got the key veterans. And not to leave out Buddy Hield. The reason I left him for last, Buddy Hield has the potential to be a breakout star this year. He can come in his zone. He's going to learn a lot from a Vince Carter, a Zach Randolph. One thing I'm going to say about that veteran squad that they pick up with those 3 guys, they played deep in the playoffs. They played it, especially Vince Carter, who's been there before, who played in some tough games and stuff and down the stretch. Zach Randolph, who played for that gritty team in Memphis. Then you have a George Hill, who played for the Indiana Pacers and the Utah Jazz, know what it like to be in the playoffs. So you're bringing in 3 key guys who have playoff admirations, who played in big games and been part of great situations in their NBA career. So what they're going to do for this young team, they're going to install that into that young team. If they do that with a team like that, that team can be dangerous as well. So the reason I picked, like I said, I picked them to finish 9th, but this is only my opinion. Anything can happen in the NBA. And what I'm seeing for Sacramento, the fans in Sacramento are going to love it. They're going to love what they're going to see. Yes, it's not the same Vince Carter from 10 years ago. Yes, it's not the same Zach Randolph for 8-9 years ago. And yes, this is not the same George Hill for 4 or 5 years ago. But what you're getting are key guys who played in big games and know what to expect. They're going to expect a lot of this young core. Like I said, coming from Frank Mason and Harry Giles and all these guys. Man, Justin Jackson, Darren Fox. The Sacramento Kings, low-key, look good on paper. But at the end of the day, they got to perform. And I think with the coaching staff we got going on there, this team going to put up a fight. This team going to put up a fight. This team not going to lay down at all, period. And just to see how they going against the grain, I know they're going to miss DeMarcus Cousins, but you turn that around, you get a tough-minded, gritty team. Man, sky's the limit for this team right here, man. Sacramento fans, like I said, if you don't have NBA League Pass, this is probably going to be one of the most watched teams probably on League Pass just because they're so young at that spot. And then, yes, they got key and savvy veterans. Y'all know who I am. I'm Tay Wiz coming live for the Man Cave. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you're not subscribed to my Twitter page, hit that bird. It's only one click away, folks. Peace. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That TAE_WIGGS. Peace. Da, 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 da.